like you lost another one.
What's up, guys? Keyshawn Uchiha here, back at you with another Ultimate Universe What If, and this is going to be part 4, if I'm correct? Part 4 of What If Naruto was the Harem God. Due to a high demand of asking for more of this spiciness and this cursed videos of the series, I'm going to give it to y'all. But also, I want to make a shout out to people who kept asking for this, and shout out to the fans who, still is dedicated to watching these videos and these cursed videos of this What If Naruto was the Harem God. And I know what y'all thinking, like, what stuff am I gonna do now? What unholiness? This forbidden monk language, this forbidden monk hentai language I'm going to say right now. Well, I got nothing. We're just gonna have a regular video. Psych, I'm joking. We're gonna have some craziness. But let's continue. Let's do the quick recap, and then we get to the new spicy details. Pretty much, where we last left off, Sakura, Sasuke, female Sasuke, and Naruto pretty much got the curse mark, which causes pretty much to Sakura to take, you could say, which Sakura was still up, take Naruto and Sasuke to a secret place to start a fire, and pretty much passes out, which you could say two of the Orochimaru, which female Orochimaru pretty much took Naruto to pretty much capture him, and you could say to have him as her own, you could say, which you could say they had some pretty much sex and stuff, and Naruto pretty much did vagina and butt situation of nutting both of them, but pretty much he got information on what's really happening, and about the Akatsuki and what they're doing and what tail beasts that they captured and stuff. Now pretty much you could say Naruto is saying, alright, well, they only captured like 2 tail beasts, and it was only like the 2 male tail beasts, but they didn't capture none of the female tail beasts. Now pretty much you could say Naruto went back to his team to wake them up and also get them to the test so they can pass and become, Chunis. Or you could say higher up. Now, Naruto, you could say, in the training, went out to find out his, you could say, godfather Jiraiya to get 2 weeks of training, which he went to get his 2 weeks of training and got his training, you could say, half set by learning many techniques. But also, he also got an encounter with Itachi, female Itachi, and female Kisame, and they pretty much had a, you could say, threesome of a sex ride, and pretty much telling Naruto what the Akatsuki doing and what their true plan and what they were supposed to do, which you could say it was spilling beans about the whole Akatsuki plan, and also telling him what they're doing and what they're trying to do, what's their true goal. Which, like I said, why are they telling Naruto all this? Because, like I said, if Naruto, you could say capture them or have sex with them or, pretty much kisses them and stuff, they pretty much leave him vulnerable and pretty much be dedicated to only Naruto and worship him and tell him anything, kill for him, die for him, do all that stuff. He could pretty much use them as dolls if he wanted to. Now, they pretty much escaped. Itachi and Kisame pretty much escaped and telling Naruto bye, which Itachi blushes and start running away, which Naruto pretty much cures Sasuke from her, you could say, genjutsu, or forever seeing the murder and stuff, which she can relax peacefully, and Kakashi too, and they pretty much had a good rest. Now, let's get to new details. Well, you could say new details. Now, Naruto pretty much is, you could say, getting dressed, while you could say while Kakashi is, and Sasuke wakes up, seeing a note from Naruto saying, y'all should probably get ready for the next Chunin exams. It's today, which they say, oh yeah, and they both get up and you could say get dressed and get going. Now, if you're asking what do Sasuke looks like, it's her. You could say it's the Sasuke attire too, with the black and the Uchiha symbol, and with the bandages and stuff. She looks like that. You could say. Now, Naruto is pretty much already at the training exams, and this is you can see from Neji. From Neji, she's pretty much looking at Naruto, saying, "I'm going to destroy you. I'm going to join to destroy you." Pretty much making, you could say, angry face, which Naruto smiles and says, "Oh, really now? Is that all you want to really do to me?" Which she pretty much is imagining her having sex with Neji. Pretty much her imagining him and her having sex together. And she's pretty much, blushing hard, and she stops and says, "Just shut up," and walks away. And she's pretty much doing the whole speech that talent is better, like being gifted is better and all that, which Naruto is saying whatever. Now, this is where you could say all the fights go as same. Now, Shikamaru. Now, I've seen in the comments that Shikamaru should be a girl and Tomori should be a girl. Be a girl. And I say to you, my guy, like, I can pull some strings. I can pull some strings and make it happen. Because, like I said, I can pull some strings. But pretty much, Naruto is pretty much, is just going to sleep until, you could say, time has frozen. Now, Naruto doesn't know why is time frozen. He looks around, and this is where Kishan Uchiha is sitting beside him, pretty much laughing, saying, I did a lot of changes into this universe. I want you to be your top condition for the battle upcoming, which he's pretty much saying for the Galaxy tournament. Am I right? Which Kishan laughs and says, "Yeah." So, I left a couple of gifts, like, so just make sure to do some things. But oh, here goes this other thing, and he taps Naruto's head, which Naruto says, "What did you give me?" Which he pretty much gave Naruto, you could say, the Ten Tails. No, I know what you're saying. Ten Tails? He gave Naruto the Ten Tails? No, but basically he did something different. He gave Nine Tails pretty much the gift to have one more tail, and it's the Ten Tails. So Nine Tails is the Ten Tails now, which the Nine Tails realized that he got stronger, and he's saying, "Naruto, he gave me another tail. I'm a Ten Tail. Which Naruto says, "You made him a 10-tail Shinchuriki," which Kishan smiles and says, "Yeah, I gave you multiple gifts, and I gave you this gift. I know the goddesses of love supposed to do this. She's supposed to do that for you, but I kind of want you to, get prepared, to get your strongest peak condition, because when all the others comes out for that Galaxy tournament, you need to be the strongest that you can be." Which Naruto smiles and says, "All right, thanks, Kishan." Which he smiles and says, "Anytime." And Kishan snaps his finger, pretty much turning time back. Now, Shikamaru is a girl now, which Naruto doesn't know. And Tomori, which I forgot which one is she, but they want her to be a female too, so I made her a female too, so or her into a female. Now, pretty much Naruto is watching the fight and seeing how it goes, and Shikamaru, she pretty much is like saying, "Ah, what a drag," and see Naruto, and she's pretty much blushing a little bit, saying, "I might as well, go serious." And she's going serious fighting, Gaara's sister, and it's also, you could say, the fight is going as the same as usual, which Shikamaru, she pretty much disqualified herself. Now, Naruto pretty much hops on and says, "You did great out there. I'm really glad that you gave your all," which she blushes and says, Yeah, and walks away. Now, this is where you could say all the fights begin the same. But this is a fight between Naruto and Neji, female Neji. Now, the Hyuga and everybody's watching. This is where Naruto pretty much creates, you could say, a sand barrier or a sandstorm barrier. He he doesn't have like well, you could say he has he doesn't have chakra like sand chakra or anything or sand kinkai, but he's pretty much using it. He's pretty much use his sword or use wind to pretty much create a sand barrier which no one can see. This is where Neji, she's pretty much looking and saying, "What did you do?" Which Naruto is saying, "Well, I want to have a talk with you, and also I'm here to fight you to settle out our differences because I know you're mad at me, and I want to know why." This is where she's getting mad and doing her stance, her Hyuga stance. The you could say defense. You could say now, as Naruto charging, he's pretty much about to leave. Pretty much create like two clones to leap at her, which she does the spin, which knocks him back, but doesn't destroy the clones because, like I said, like the armor that Naruto wearing, this armor and stuff, and the all that chains and stuff and bracelets, that's actually like as his defense and offense. But it also gives him as, you know, higher buffs, like kind of buffs, and gives him no debuff. So if anything can like try to debuff him like poison or anything, kind of like that, it doesn't affect him. But it's like those are his buffs and defenses and offenses too. Now he pretty much takes off his shirt and he's showing his muscles and stuff. He's pretty much saying, "All right, let's go then." And he's pretty much fighting Neji, and she's pretty much having a hard time trying to you know keep doing the spin and trying to hold him off. This is where she gets tired and she just lashed out and does her thing and trying to cancel out Naruto's chakra points, which Naruto is just dodging the chakra points poke at, and also just smacking her hands away. Now she's pretty much crying. You could say getting angry and sharing the tears and saying, "Damn it! Why does this have to happen? Why does she? Why does she has to be the one for you?" Which Naruto was saying, "You mean your sister, Hinata?" Which Neji, she's saying, "Yes, her. She's not even strong. I was gifted, strong and stuff. Like she doesn't have no right to be have your hand." Which Naruto does the whole speech and all that, but he does it a little bit different, saying like the gifted one should protect the weak, and also carry out the future. So when the weak get stronger, they can protect the strong and stuff like and doing all that. So doing all the speech now. Then she pretty much understands and stuff, and Naruto comes close to her and pretty much kisses her. Pretty much kisses her and stuff. You could say making out with her, kissing her. Now she pretty much is hugging him. You could say embracing him and hugging him, and they're both kissing. Now this is where you could say the sand barrier, you could say accidentally breaks, and everybody sees them kissing and stuff. Now everybody is saying, and then including the girls are saying, "Damn it, Naruto! Now you're kissing another girl?" Like, but they're all getting wet and turned on about it. They're not mad, you could say. And Naruto pretty much looking and says, "Oh, sorry about that," and he pretty much laughs. And Neji, she's pretty much blushing and trying to look away, which Naruto, is saying, "Do you feel better now?" And she says, "Yeah." And she pretty much says, "I forfeit." Clearly, he's the victor, and everybody's still trying saying, "Yeah," and stuff and all that. Now, Naruto heads back inside, pretty much taking a seat and resting. Which Sasuke, she's pretty much saying, "Did you really have to kiss her while y'all was fighting?" Which Naruto says, "What? She was mad at me. I had to calm down somewhere. Or was you jealous because you didn't get kissed yet?" Which Sasuke, she's blushing and saying, "No." Now, this is where you could say the whole Sasuke versus Gaara fight. Now, female Gaara versus female Sasuke. The fight goes the same, but instead of like female Sasuke having a struggle with the curse mark, it doesn't have a struggle since Naruto's there and he pretty much has the control of it and he can nerf it and stuff and make it better. So the fight goes Sasuke, her fighting style and stuff is much better and she's pretty much, beating the shit out of Gaara. Now this is where she pierced through the armor of female Gaara. She gets pissed off saying enough and pretty much lash out. Now Naruto realized that it's attack, but as everybody's going to sleep and stuff, this is where one of Orochimaru, one of her, servants says, "Naruto, Gaara still was initiating an attack, and she wants to attack on the Leaf Village, which, and she's pretty much saying, Orochimaru has nothing, she had nothing to do with, which Naruto's saying, I know, tell her I'll talk to her later, and he pretty much heads, or pretty much gets going after Gaara. Now, Sasuke, she pretty much is passed out. We could say she's passed out, because we could say that it was a much stronger genjutsu. I mean, a good sleeping genjutsu. And only like certain ninjas asleep, but the tech was on. Now Naruto heads out, heading after Gaara, and he pretty much is chasing after her, and he's fighting her. Now this is where she transformed and let out full Shikaku. Now Naruto is saying, "Huh, that's a big thing," and Kurama's saying, "Let me out. Let me get a chance to fight out my brother to show him my true power. What power have I gained?" Now Shikaku is pretty much saying, "Huh." Well, Naruto says, alright, and he summons the Nine Tails, Kurama. Now, Kurama, he has a 10-tail now. So he's not a 9-tail no more. He's a 10-tail. And as you could say, as the first, you could say the first tail beast is saying, brother, what? You have 10 tails. Where's the 9? Which Kurama is laughing, saying, huh, I've been waiting for this. And he pretty much charged at the one tail and smacks him, sending him flying much farther to like into the, you could say, waterfall. Now, as Naruto is on Kurama, they both fire like a, you could say, a tail beast bomb, but Kurama's tail beast bomb is much powerful since it's a 10-tail beast, and it pretty much wipes out the one-tailed beast attack. Shikaku? Yeah, Shikaku. Yeah, I remember. Now Shikaku is pretty much saying, what is this power? Now this is where Naruto says, I got an idea, and he pretty much leaps at Gaara, and he pretty much hops on top while she's still over there, and this is where he kisses her on the forehead. Well, not kisses her on the forehead, pretty much kisses her on the lip, which it snaps her out of it, bring her back. Now the one-tailed beast is pretty much, Shikaku is pretty much saying, what the, and pretty much gets sealed back away. Now Gaara, she's pretty much, while Naruto is pretty much laying down, she's on her on his lap, and she wakes up, and Naruto's pretty much saying, "Oh, you're awake. I'm glad you're awake." Now she's pretty much saying, "What did I?" And Naruto's pretty much giving her the whole speech and stuff, and friends and stuff, and she's pretty much blushing, taking it by heart. But this is where Naruto pretty much saying, Iyu's not so different after all. You know that, right? But she's saying, yeah. And is this the part where they have sex? Yeah. Yeah, they pretty much have sex. Am I going to go into detail? Yes, I am. Now, Naruto and them pretty much, head to the waterfall, and they go in the water together. Now, Gaara is pretty much, blushing, saying, well, this is my first time actually being with someone that I actually like, which Naruto says, well, shall we? Which Kurama is saying, oi, Naruto, I recommend, which Naruto says, not now, Kurama. And pretty much they're having sex. Now they're having sex in the water, pretty much making out and stuff, and Naruto's pretty much grabbing the boob in the water and stuff. And this is where he sticks his penis in the vagina, going in and out in the water. And this is where he done nut buster in the water in her vagina. Now this is where you could say the cum start flowing out of the water, and they pretty much hop out. And Naruto is pretty much carrying Gaara on his back, and she's saying, "Ain't I'm heavy?" Plus with this sand thing, which Naruto is smartly laughing, saying, "Ha, nah, you're not heavy." Now Naruto is pretty much going to his village, and everything is all settled and stuff. And later tonight he's alright because Zabuza and Haku is there defending her. Now Lady Tsunade saying, "Oh, thank God you're here, Naruto. Like I thought I was worried about you. Like all of us were worried about you." Which Naruto says, "I'm alright. I got guard, but we're gonna let her go because the one tail beast was kind of was in control of her, which she is putting down her head on Naruto's back, and Naruto feels it. He's saying it's alright. Now Naruto, before Gaara she leaves, uh, Naruto pretty much kisses her head, pretty much tying up the seal so she can't go crazy or the like Shikaku can't make her crazy, and nothing can work like that. So she's pretty much blushing, saying, "Why you kiss my forehead?" Which Naruto says, "For that, you know, for that saying, I see you again, and also for that, I tightened up the seal so Shikaku can't really, damage you or make you want to constantly can't sleep in." Which she says, "Thanks." Now they go, and Naruto is pretty much behind that stuff, and this is where you could say this is where the arc of them about to fight. Well, we're gonna say a couple weeks pass and stuff, and Naruto is chilling, pretty much chilling on the rooftop, pretty much eating some ramen and laying down. Now this is where Sasuke she comes in. She's pretty much saying like she's going to be like she's tired of like being weak and stuff, and she's gonna go. Which Naruto pretty much is looking at saying, "Where do you think you're going?" I'm leaving this village. I'm finding my own way of strength." Which Naruto is saying, "Come on, don't do this. Like I can help you get stronger and stuff." She says, "No, I'm tired. Like I'm tired of like all this." And they're about to have their fight on the rooftop. Which Kakashi steps in and says, "Now, now, now." This is where I think the arc of Orochimaru, her for Sound 4 comes in. And first they go to Naruto. Well, nah, they don't go to Naruto first. They go to Sakura and Sasuke, and they go for them. Now they pretty much is saying, "Are you ready?" Which Sasuke and them is saying, "Yeah." Now Naruto already got the information that Sasuke she's gonna go with Orochimaru and Sakura too. Now this is where they come to Naruto and ask, "Is he ready?" And Naruto is pretty much you could say have like only his shirt, and he's pretty much looking at them saying, "Well, I'm pretty much hungry. Would y'all mind feeding me?" Which he licks his tongue, and they're pretty much blushing and wet. Which they all pretty much come in. Now, if you're asking if the Sound for all of them are girls, yes, they are. And Naruto pretty much just done blood. You could say he done. You know what? Fuck it. Let's put it in detail. Pretty much, Naruto invites him in, and he's pretty much doing one. And he creates two more clones, and one's doing both of them, while the other one's finishing one, eating one out. Another one's pretty much, you could say, doing one, or you could say the twins one. And Naruto's pretty much doing all of them, and he done nut bust all of them, right? He nut bust all of them. Now, if you're asking, did Naruto get them pretty much pregnant? Yes, he did. Because he's lazy. He forgot. He pretty much. Now, Naruto is pretty much getting dressed, and they're all getting dressed, and they're blushing. And Naruto's saying, expect me to be asking for more of, expect me for asking for dessert later, which they're blushing and saying, yeah. And they're pretty much getting wet. Now, Naruto is pretty much, goes with them. Pretty much goes with them and stuff. And this is where you could say a different fight commences. And this is a fight between, you could say, Lady Tsunade. Well, no. This is a fight between Jiraiya and Naruto at the final fight. We're gonna say it's a little bit different this time. Now, as Sasuke is knocked out and Sakura's knocked out to go to the secret hideout, they head to the secret hideout. Orochimaru is watching the fight between Jiraiya and Naruto at the fight. Now, Naruto is looking at looking at Jiraiya, and Naruto tells him the Sound 4 to go ahead while he get ready to fight his, you could say, mentor. And Jiraiya saying, Naruto, you can't, you can't go with him. Like, you can't go with her. Sorry, you can't go with her. She's untrustworthy. Which Naruto says, oh, listen, Jiraiya, I'm not doing this for myself. I'm not doing this to. She's not going to take over my body. Trust me. I have more control of her than she has. But Jiraiya doesn't understand. He says, I can't let you go. He pretty much, switch into his stage mode, or his Toad stage mode, and Naruto looks and says, "Huh? So you learned that move? Okay, I guess you got a point." Now Naruto gets, you could say, takes off his shirt, and and when it's showing his back is formed differently. It's not as a, you could say his muscles show that of a demon, but not as a like a like a sad demon. It's that of a lustful demon, like a lustful demon for power and also sex and all that stuff. Now Naruto says, "Are you ready?" Pulls out his dagger and says, "Are you ready, Jiraiya?" Well, not pull out his dagger. He pretty much has his fist ready and says, "Are you ready?" Which Jiraiya says, "Huh? Ain't where you are, kid." And he charge at each other. Now Naruto and Jiraiya pretty much having a fight, and Naruto pretty much switched into his pretty much Kurama, how many tells that he can transform before he goes insane. And Kurama says pretty much up to six tells, which Naruto says okay, and he transformed all the way up to 6 tells. And this is where he gets to, I think the gets to like that form, and he's pretty much saying, and he leaps at Jiraiya, pretty much punching Jiraiya, sending him flying. Now this is where he punch his hands to the ground, you know, having him push Jiraiya up in the sky, and he forms a Rasengan. Now this is where he pushed Jiraiya down to the ground with the Rasengan, pretty much knocking out Jiraiya. And Jiraiya is down to the ground saying, Minato, Kushina, I'm sorry. And he pretty much, passes out. Now Naruto pretty much, hugs Jiraiya saying, I'm sorry, grandfather. Well, I'm sorry, Jiraiya. And he pretty much, hugs him and let him lay on the water. Pretty much let him, brings him to land and heals him up by hugging him, and then pretty much starts to go with the Sound 4. Now, Sasuke and Sakura is pretty much knocked out, and you could say Naruto is by, seeing Orochimaru, and Orochimaru says, Naruto-kun, you're here. Sorry about that. Naruto-kun came. Now, this is part 4 of What If Naruto Was, the Harem God. If y'all like, y'all know to do subscribe, do all that stuff. But, let's get this up to 40, 50 likes, 60 likes for the next part. But I'm Keishan Chia. Thanks for watching, and peace out.